Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my live stream. I apologize about earlier. I had to deal with something real quick and kindly had a little sit down, and I had to literally do something real quick and kind of go over some things, and I had I call it a little medical call that I had to do. So as I'm bringing up my Gmail, I'm actually gotta pull this up, but I kindly wanted to sit down and talk with you guys because I wanted to show you something. So starting with the podcast. Sorry about that, I just got through having some chili. So let me first say welcome to the podcast for 9-30-2020. What we're going to talk about today, which I'm going to delete the last video, and kind of talk about that. We are not going to do an interview with a former security guard because my mom's sick still. And we're going to talk about last night's debate. And after that, we're going to come up with coming up things that we'll be talking about when it comes to the podcast. And then who would like to have on the podcast? Who would you like to have on the podcast, like a guest star? So, with that being said, guys, before I officially get started, I want to appreciate you guys taking the time out of your hands and checking up on me. It really means so much. But with that being said, let's first talk about the debate since earlier. So as you may know, is that last night when we had the debate, they were saying that Trump and Biden were going at it. Well, apparently Trump was going at it with Biden, Biden was going at it with Trump, etc., etc., and they said they didn't do well. So, yeah, they said that Trump was, being childish, and then Chris Wallace was being childish, all the whole 9 yards. So with that being said, I think the debate kind of went well. I just didn't agree with Chris Wallace because the Fox News person, which Fox News I believe is a bunch of fake news, they were discussing about what Trump talked about. And they said on the media that Chris Wallace did not let Trump talk, and Trump, he let mostly Biden talk, and etc., etc. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy. As a matter of fact, if you guys did not watch my last podcast, it showed that Biden had mostly the talk instead of Trump, and Trump did not have no talk and all that stuff. So it's kind of crazy. But with that being said, guys, it was really interesting. The only thing I did not like, and people would agree on this, is that when Biden called Trump a clown, that was uncalled for. Now, in my opinion, you don't call a president a clown, no matter if you're a Democrat or a Republican. And it's kind of crazy how they were calling Trump, they didn't even let Trump talk. The Fox News fake news people did not let Trump talk. Even to the point that even if Trump had something to talk about when it came to, Biden and all that. They didn't even let Trump, even though he got 2 minutes to talk and Biden got probably a lot more minutes to talk. I mean, it's stupid. In my opinion, it's kind of stupid how you should give a 2-minute talk. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, it's kind of crazy. But, with that being said, what did you guys think about the presidential debate? Was it pretty good? Was it kind of crappy? Was it awesome? What is your opinion about it? I'm actually checking my Facebook real quick, check and see what people are saying. So, let's see. I'm actually texting people, letting them know. But what's really crazy, guys, that I was actually, I'm actually checking something here. They were saying about, Trump was talking about when it comes to the COVID-19 and all that, what he would do, and he was actually talking about a vaccine that Trump was saying that he came up with the vaccine, and yeah, they said he came up with the vaccine, which that's really awesome, which I'm really shocked. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know Garrett texted me earlier. I was so busy. Anyways, so yeah, it was really interesting how Trump, and what's really interesting, which I'm going to actually show you guys real quick, just in case you did not know. Let me actually find it real quick. I'm actually going to try to find it on my phone. I'm actually trying to find it. See if this is it.
You just lost them?
There we go. I'm actually going to pull up my YouTube channel. And I'm actually going to pull up my channel and let you see this.
You just lost the left that they had from their employers. You just lost the left. You agreed with Bernie Sanders on a plan. Folks, absolutely, folks, you have an idea what this is socialized medicine.
Mr. President, I'll tell you what, he is not for any help for people needing health care. Because he, in fact, already has cost 10 million people their health care that they had from their employers because of his recession.
So, that was actually mentioned, and it's crazy. There we go. It's kind of crazy how they're showing that that Trump was trying to talk, and Biden called Trump a little not good so thing. So what's really crazy is when Biden called Trump a clown, that, in my opinion, you don't call a president a clown no matter if you like him or not. that's like calling them something else. Let me give you an example. Like crazy Nancy Pelosi. Let me give you an example. She made a big deal about Biden should not compete towards Trump. Would Biden compete towards Trump? Well, why not? I mean, that's the thing. This is the thing I've seen, is that I think, my opinion, the Democrats know that Trump will win in 2020. And it's kind of crazy how it is. As a matter of fact, they know that, my opinion, that Trump will be reelected in 2020. And I think, my opinion, the Democrats, there won't be Democrats like they were this year. I think they're going to make it where we won't have so many Democrats like we have this year. And we'll probably, have better. Now, my opinion is, when it comes to the debate, is that I think Trump would be most likely be reelected than anybody before. Now, I'm not talking about the Democrats thinking they can do what they want. I just think, my opinion, Trump will be reelected, with no ifs, buts about it. Now, if the Democrats want to cheat and try to have the post service, all I'm going to say, guys, and this is my opinion, because even Trump says it, do not do mail-in voting, because it's a fraud. They know it's a fraud, and they know for a fact that if you do mail-in voting, then people that vote for Trump will get thrown away, and Biden and the Democrats will cheat. That's my opinion. So, with that being said, before any crazy things happen, I'm actually wanting to talk about something else real quick. So, we already discussed last night about debate. Now, we're going to talk about the upcoming things that we'll be talking when it comes to the podcast. Or the podcast, So, I believe that the podcast, I'm going to try to get special guest stars, I call it, which means I'm going to get people that would be watching the podcast and be tuning in. Now, with that being said, I'm going to have probably guest stars, like whoever you want me to try to find that can be in the podcast. If you have any questions, like an interview with the police officer, or an interview with a nurse, or an interview with anybody, I'm going to have where you can have an interview. And I'm also going to do things about rumors, and also stupid news, and so many things I'm going to have, and all that. Hey, Garrett. So, I think what's really crazy is I'm going to have, hopefully, when Garrett comes back into town, and especially on my birthday, because my birthday is actually October 19th, I'm actually going to have Garrett join my podcast, and it would be kind of cool for you guys to interact. So, let's see. Yes. Oh, okay. I was just texting you, Charlie. Anyways, so yeah, I'm planning on doing more for the podcast. I'm planning on doing a special guest, like a nurse or a police officer, all that. Game with Charlie says I found out that Spreezy is a scam. I found that out. Well, Cameron told me it's not a scam, because I even asked him himself a while back, and he says it's not a scam. But
not that. It's like, I don't understand. Like, Jimmy helped me do off the wall stuff. Like, and I'm at the point to remind stuff.
anyways, with that being said, so anyways, I also wanted to tell you guys real quick, that's not a scam, but it tells you why it's okay. I'll look more into it when I get a chance, Gaming with Charlie, because I'll try to figure that out once I get everything settled. Come on, Bailey. I don't know if I got Bailey in here now, my dog. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Come on my bed. Come on. There you go. I know you guys can't see Bailey, but Bailey's on my bed. It's not a scam, I'll tell you what. Okay. So, anyways, with that being said, I'm also wanting to do what is called rumors, stupid news, talk, like what's on my mind. Especially, I want to start going live every day except for Saturdays and Sundays. I want to have those 2 days to rest and not post anything. And I want to have a day in rest and stuff like that. Game One Charlie says, I said that because you have to pay $50 to $100 and you can only gain 2,000 views. I read from the views. Huh. Well, Cameron says he uses Spreezy all the time, and that's how he got his reviews. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to look up Cameron. Cameron King. See, there's Cameron. See, he has 162 subscribers, and it looks like that's how he uses Spreezy, because he actually 1 month ago he said, let's talk, we're halfway to 200 subscribers. And if you guys can see, he said he uses Spreezy all the time. That's how he makes his, views and stuff like that. So, anyways, Gaming with Charlie says, I soon might start members or donation. That's cool. Gaming with Charlie, if you want to, you can also do, if your mom okays it, which you'll probably have to talk to your mom. Maybe you can, when you get certain subscribers, you can start doing P.O. Box sessions where every Friday you can call it Fan Mail Friday. And you can basically, open up a little fan mail, like if people send you things like cards or letters or some kind of stuff, So, I have to look more into it when I find out. Okay, that's fine. So, I might try to do that when I get to 10,000 subscribers. Okay. Well, I will tell you this, Game with Charlie. When you get to 10,000 subscribers, you're going to be one happy person. Because, a matter of fact, which I learned this on YouTube a long time ago. I don't know if I can find it. But they said if you actually got 1,000 subscribers plus 4,000 hours of watch time, 14,000 hours of watch time, plus if you gain each subscriber, I think it's like 20 cents per view. So like, let's say if you have 5,000 views, I think you get paid like $100 or $500. It really depends on how many views you get. Yeah, I really want to get monetized, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. See, let me actually show you guys real quick my channel. See, this is my channel right now, and you can see that I have 122 subscribers, which I really want to gain more subscribers. And you can see that if you see on here, I pretty much put a lot of content out from things that's happening and all that. Oh, and Game with Charlie, if you want to check this video out, you might like this, and if you use my promo code, that promotion referral code, you can actually get things for free. I look more into it. So, see, there's some things that's not listed, and there's some things that are. But I'm gonna change this. See, this is my video that I did, and I'm actually going to edit video, and I'm actually going to change this to now not made for kids. I'm actually going to make this public. Done. Save. So you guys should be able to get a notification. You guys will really like this. Actually, I want to tell you guys, if you guys watch this, my phone actually went dead. So that's the reason why, but it's really good. It talks about the Museum of World Treasures. It's really interesting. I just now made it where you guys can see it, but it was actually a live stream that we did, and it talks about World War II memorabilia, to mummies, to everything that you guys can ever think of. So, I actually got 2 deals, which the first deal, I was trying to make it where you can watch it, and the second deal is I couldn't really get to it. So, anyways, let me actually show you guys real quick. Let me see if it's actually, and if you guys want to watch my last live stream, but you guys can get this, have this. If you guys would really do me a favor, and if you guys want to, you guys can watch, and of course, Game with Charlie, I don't know if you can see this, but I made a YouTube channel review of your channel, so you guys will probably like that, and all this stuff. So, anyways, let's see. Okay, I might have to do this when I get to when you make it monetize. I know it'll be hard. Also, can you look at my channel? And I am also going to look more into how to advertise my channel, and I'll tell you how to. Okay. Anyways, and then real quick, guys, let's actually look at the thing. Since we already talked about the podcast, we're actually going to do it on Monday through Friday with the podcast. I want to ask you guys a quick question. Who would you like to have in the podcast mostly? Would you like to have mostly in the podcast? Would you want to have Becky, my mom? Would you rather have Emily in the podcast? Or do you want to have mostly me in the podcast? Or do you want it to be in the podcast more like, do you want a guest star, or do you guys just want me in the podcast? Oh, you would like for me to be mostly in the podcast? Okay. Well, I'm just making sure. I didn't know if you guys wanted to, talk about it and stuff like that. So, anyways, with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this live stream on my podcast. I really appreciate you all taking the time out of your hands to watch this live stream. But if you would, guys, please smash that like button, and could you look at my channel and see how it's going? Yeah, I can actually do it while I'm live with you. Okay. Gaming with Charlie. Okay. Let's see, I should do that too, play Among Us, which is pretty interesting. I'm actually going to take a real quick of one of your videos. I was actually watching this earlier, and I never got a chance to watch this because I had a little thing going on. Let me actually look into this. Come on. There we go.
Okay, we're starting. So, yeah, let's get started. With crewmate, you have to, not get killed. Probably will get killed. Everybody leaves because they know they're not a murderer. And somebody's already done the emergency meeting. Where? What? I'm just gonna put that. I guess he's saying vote yellow, so I'm not sure I vote yellow. Yeah, skip. So it's actually really fun if you're playing with friends, but I don't have any friends right now to play with. So yeah, I basically can't. So yeah.
I'm gonna give this video a like. So you probably could see Gaming with Charlie Gets like. Check out Tyler Stone, check out the checking out the comments. Anyways, real quick guys, please head over to Gaming with Charlie's channel. Please subscribe to his channel. Please tell him I sent you and stuff like that. And that's really pretty cool. I'm actually going to take a look real quick of something real quick. I used to play this when I was on Roblox. Okay, clearly Gaming with Charlie, those people did not see you, and you just got both of them. They should realize that you literally had one person. If one person gets shot at, you should clearly look around and see who's really getting shot at. That's actually a pretty good move, Gaming with Charlie. I'm actually going to give you a video like, too. Anyways. Could you look at my channel? I know what you can do for the rest of the stream. React to this video. I would love that. Okay. Anyways. Well, it looks like we have been live for 28 minutes. I'm actually going to get off here because I'm actually going to go and check on my mom and go check on the chickens and kind of take care of the chickens real quick. But if you guys would, please head over to Gaming with Charlie's channel, tell him I sent you, and please subscribe to his channel. Don't forget to have his post notifications on and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm leaving. Take care. Bye.